Hello everyone, welcome back to Brand Insider, and in today's video I'll tell you everything you need to know about Palantir. But before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Palantir Modern Technologies is a publicly traded American software application company focused on big data analytics. It is based in Denver, Colorado, and was founded in 2003 by Peter Thiel, Nathan Gettings, Joe Lonsdale, Stephen Cohen, and Alex Karp. The company's name comes from The Lord of the Rings, where the enchanting Palantiri were seeing stones, indestructible round crystals used to interact and see events in various other parts of the world. The company is particularly known for three workplaces: Palantir Gotham, Palantir Metropolis, and Palantir Factory. Palantir Gotham is used by counter-terrorism professionals at workplaces in the Joint Mentions Knowledge Area and the Joint Mentions Division of Protection. In the past, Gotham has been used by fraud investigators from the Recuperation Responsibility and Openness Board, a former US government contractor that operated from 2009 to 2015. Gotham was also used by cyber experts at Details Warcheck, a Canadian public-private company that operated from 2003 to 2012. Palantir Metropolis is used by hedge funds, financial institutions, and business solution companies. Palantir Factory is used by corporate clients such as Morgan Stanley, Merck KGaA, Airbus, and Fiat Chrysler Cars NV. Palantir's first customers were USIC government contractors. Palantir has since expanded its client base to include federal and state governments, as well as exclusive business and healthcare companies. Founder and chairman Peter Thiel was Palantir's largest investor as of late 2014. However, usually detailed as having actually been founded in 2004, SEC filings mention Palantir Authorities Association to stay in CUD 2003 by Peter Thiel, the founder of PayPal, who named the startup after the Seeing Rock in Tolkien's mythology. Thiel saw Palantir as a mission-driven company that could use software applications like PayPal's fraud detection systems to minimize terrorism while protecting constitutional rights. The Palo Alto, California-based company originally had a hard time finding capital backers. According to Karp, Sequoia Resources chairman Michael Moritz lectured over an entire conference, and a Kleiner Perkins employee lectured the founders about the inevitable failure of their company. The only very early financial investments were $2 million from the US main knowledge agency's Endeavor Resources Equip In-Q-Tel and $30 million from Thiel himself and his Endeavor Resources company, Founders Money. Palantir created its modern technology through computer systems researchers and knowledge enterprise experts over 3 years. The company stated that computer systems alone could not defeat a flexible opponent with synthetic knowledge. Instead, Palantir recommended using human experts to examine information from many sources, which is called knowledge augmentation. In 2009 and 2010, Details Warcheck used Palantir's software application to uncover GhostNet and the Shadow Network. The GhostNet was a China-based cyber espionage network that targeted 1,295 computer systems in 103 countries, including the Dalai Lama's workplace, a NATO computer system, and numerous national embassies. The Shadow Network was also a China-based espionage operation that hacked into India's protection and security system. Cyber spies stole papers related to Indian protection and the NATO mission in Afghanistan. In April 2010, Palantir unveiled a collaboration with Thomson Reuters to market the Palantir Metropolis item as the QA Workshop. On the 18th of June 2010, Deputy Head of State Joe Biden and Workplace of Monitoring and Budget Plan Director Peter Orszag held a seminar at the White House to present the success of the Recuperation Responsibility and Openness Board's anti-fraud stimulus. Biden attributed the success to the Palantir software application released by the federal government. He introduced that the capability will certainly be released at various other federal government companies, beginning with Medicare and Medicaid. US snooping companies also use Palantir to link data sources across departments. Previously, most data sources used by the CIA and FBI were isolated, forcing employees to search each data source individually. Now, with Palantir, everything is connected. A paper leaked to TechCrunch reveals that Palantir's customers since 2013 have consisted of at least 12 teams within the US federal government, including the CIA, DHS, NSA, FBI, CDC, the Aquatic Corps, the Air Pressure, Unique Procedures Regulate, West Factor, the Joint Improvised Threat Loss Company and Allies, the Recuperation Responsibility and Openness Board, and the Nationwide Facility for Missing Out on and Made Use of Kids. Nonetheless, at the moment, the Joint Mentions military remains to use its very own information evaluation device. Likewise, according to TechCrunch, US snooping societies like the CIA and FBI have been connected to Palantir's software application for the first time, as their data sources were previously siloed. In September 2013, the company's value rose to $9 billion, according to Forbes, with the publication going on to say that the valuation made Palantir one of the Silicon Valley's many important exclusive modern technology companies. In December 2015, the value had increased by a further $880 million, while the company was still valued at $20 billion. In February 2016, Palantir bought Robe Laboratories, a startup that facilitates the collection of information from public websites for trading. In August 2016, Palantir acquired information visualization startup Silk. Palantir is one of 4 major modern technology companies working with the NHS to support COVID-19 initiatives through the delivery of Palantir Foundry software applications. By April 2020, several countries will be using Palantir's advanced technology to track and monitor pollution. Palantir also created Tiberius, an injection allocation software application used in joint mentions. In December 2020, Palantir received a $44.4 million agreement from the US Food and Medicine Management, boosting the company's shares by about 21%. The company inevitably went public on the New York Stock Exchange on the 30th of September 2020 under the ticker symbol PLTR. Palantir's software application is used by the Recuperation Responsibility and Openness Board to detect and investigate fraud and abuse under the American Recuperation and Reinvestment Act. In particular, the Recuperation Procedures Facility used Palantir to link transaction information to open and exclusive information collections that explain which companies receive funding. Various other clients since 2019 consisted of Polaris Job, the Facilities for Illness Regulation and Prevention, the Nationwide Facility for Missing Out on and Made Use of Kids, the Nationwide Institutes of Health and Wellness, Group Rubicon, and the Joint Countries World Food Programme. In October 2020, Palantir began supporting the federal government in establishing a system that will track the production, circulation, and management of COVID-19 vaccines across the country. Palantir Gotham is used by counter-terrorist experts at workplaces in the Joint Mentions Knowledge Area and Joint Mentions Division of Protection, by fraud investigators at the Recuperation Responsibility and Openness Board, and by cyber experts at Details War Check. Various other customers since 2013 consisted of DHS, NSA, FBI, CDC, Aquatic Corps, Air Pressure, Unique Procedures Regulate, West Factor, and Joint IED Loss Company and Allies. The majority of data sources used by the CIA and FBI were siloed, forcing individuals to search each data source separately. With Palantir, everything is now connected. US forces have used Palantir to improve their ability to detect areas of improvised explosive devices in combat in Afghanistan. Palantir also reportedly works with numerous US agencies, and in 2013, for example, reached an agreement to help the North California Local Knowledge Facility develop a data source for questionable certificate layers for California. In 2012, the New Orleans Authorities Division partnered with Palantir to develop a predictive policing program. In 2014, US Immigration and Customs Enforcement awarded Palantir a $41 million contract to develop and maintain a brand new knowledge system called Investigatory Instance Monitoring to track individual and criminal documents of legal and prohibited immigrants. The system reached its final procedural capability under Surpass management in September of 2017. Palantir took control of the Pentagon's Job Virtuoso contract in 2019, after Google decided not to pursue development of unmanned AI drones used for bombing and intelligence. Palantir has been called upon by the International Atomic Energy Agency to verify Iran's compliance with the 2015 treaty. On the 8th of February 2021, Palantir and IBM unveiled a brand new collaboration that will see IBM's crossbreed shadow information system used in conjunction with Palantir's process system for structural applications. The product, Palantir for IBM Shadowpack for Information, is designed to streamline the process of structuring and releasing AI integrated applications with IBM Watson. It will help companies and individuals translate and leverage large datasets without requiring a solid technology history. On the 5th of March 2021, Palantir unveiled its collaboration with Amazon.com AWS. Palantir's ERP collection is currently maximized to work with Amazon.com Internet Solutions. And in June of 2021, Palantir took a risk on Babylon Health and Wellness. Ali Parser told the Economic Times that no one has brought a few of the technologies Palantir owns into the world of biology and healthcare. It has also recently agreed to collaborate with the Unique Procedures Regulate for $111 million. The company, which launched in 2003 with backing from right-wing liberal tech investor Peter Thiel and the US main knowledge firm, constructs programs that incorporate huge collections of information and spit out links and patterns in simple form. Palantir's rise has been overshadowed by problems from privacy experts, who claim that the company's devices enable the securing and analysis of information from driver's license to social media posts to DNA swabs. That circumvents people's right to privacy and is ripe for abuse. There are even suspicions that Palantir is systematically monitoring citizens and making spectacles. That's it for today's video, and thank you for watching it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to share your thoughts and valuable feedback in the comments below. You can also suggest what topics we should cover in our next videos. And finally, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit the bell button to be notified every time I upload an interesting video to the channel. I'll see you again in the next video. Goodbye!